Do you want to save millions just from a slight alteration in your contract negotiations? In this video, I'm going to show you how your club can save millions and give you extra to spend in your transfer budget by just these slight adjustments in your contract negotiations. Now we're going to look at two examples. First off, we're going to look at a proper contract negotiation before going over to the whiteboard to look at a little bit more in depth of just negotiating from the basic of £1,000, because then it's easier to times by 10, times by 100. Then you can look into what you can save from non-league to the Premier League, and yeah, like I say, save yourself millions. So we're going to look at George Saville here, a player who I looked at bringing in as a backup first choice rotation player within my squad at Sheffield Wednesday. Now he wants 2.2k a week, he wants £675 every time he plays a game, £325 every time we keep a clean sheet, and £450 to sit on the bench. Yeah, £450 to sit on the bench. Now, first off, I'm going to tell you I don't do appearance and unused sub fees. Straight away, that is something we're going to be removing. But looking at what he wants then, 2.2k a week works out at 114,400 over the season. Now, if he plays 20 games for us through the season, he would get another 13,500. Now, if we keep 5 clean sheets in them games, he would get 1,625. And if he sat on the bench for 20 games, he would get another £9,000, working out at £124,800. Now, that works out at £138,525. Insane for one season for this player. Now, this on the screen now, you can see the contract we negotiated with him. Now, I'll put up his weekly wage by £200. I've removed the appearance fee and unused sub fee because, like I said, I don't like them. And we also managed to drop his clean sheet bonus £250. Now, I do like rewarding success, so clean sheets, assists and goal bonuses I will add in if I need to. But these slight changes ended up coming out at £126,050 it works out at with these. And that is, again, if we keep 5 clean sheets in the games he plays. That is a difference of £12,475. Now that works out, if you have 10 players who you negotiate these contract changes with, at £124,750 saved over them 10 players, with just a £200 difference in the contract and removing the unused sub fee and appearance fee. So heading over to the whiteboard now, you can see if we are looking at a £1,000 a week contract, that's £52,000 over a year. That's £156,000 over a 3-year contract. If he has a £375 appearance fee times 38 games, works out at £14,250. So over 3 years, that's £42,750. Now, if he has a £250 unused sub fee and he sits on the bench for 10 games that season, that is £2,500 over 3 years. That's £7,500. Now, if he has a 10% yearly wage rise, which a lot of these players want, that works out at £110 for 52 weeks for one season, and £1,210 for 52 weeks as well. That ends up working out that his salary over the 3 years goes from £156,000 to £172,120. Now, if we give him £1,200 over 52 weeks, at £62,400 over the year, that works out at £187,200 for his 3-year contract. Now, with all the add-ons, his contract over that 3-year period would be £222,370. Without the add-ons, it would be £187,200. Now, that is a £35,170 difference. Now, if you did that with 15 players in your squad, that's going to save you £527,550 over the 3 years. Now, I want you to look at that and take that into account. If you are just saving them tiny bits over every single player. And you have 15 players in your squad who are on that kind of wage, which around League 2 to National League, you might have that many players wanting that kind of wage. You are going to save £500,000 over the 3 years just negotiating them slight changes. Now, so if you add a zero onto that and you go up to the Championship, and that is £10,000 a week, where you are adjusting that to maybe 10% again, so £12,000 a week instead, you could end up saving £5 million over the 3 years. So again, you go up to the £100,000 a week. Champions League players, if you have 15 players on that kind of wage, and again, go up another 10%, add that zero on, that is going to save you about 50 million over the 3 years. 50 million pounds saved over 3 years just from negotiating them contracts that little bit different. Now, hopefully this video did help. It's very financial based, it's very numbers based, and hopefully I've explained it well for you. If it was helpful, make sure you do drop a like. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Comment below what changes you have made to your contracts after this video, and I will see you next time.